plan our next move.
There is much about the world that I do not yet know. I will take this. You will pay! My gratitude! May the items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition. Let us ponder our next plan. Secured. Let us see what you are made of. One rival remains. Oh, is that all? May the items and I will treasure this. The spirit's favor.
Are you friends with Vuskov, Remco? So that's why you figured it out so quickly. I'm glad we could help your friend.
I will be your opponent. Cease now! Yes! My gratitude! Yes!
They weren't so tough.
May the items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition. Guide us! I feel the spirit's favor. Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous ware! Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition. I will take this. Secured. May the items I have found something of fantastic value. Secured. We ask for your assistance. Take this! My gratitude! Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks. Might we exchange these elsewhere? This appears to be an article seldom seen. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Secured.
Such devastation. I hear it was a beautiful place in its heyday.
Now it almost appears as if the desert is grieving its own destruction. See what you are made of. Oh, spirits! Luna! On guard! Cease now! Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
What wondrous wares! I have found something of fantastic value! Secured. Yeah.
Thanks for the help.
Your opponent. Luna, on guard! Gladly. My gratitude.
I guess this means I've improved.
Yeah. It is pulsating with power. Accept defeat. Ah! I will end you. On guard! I saw fit to fight at full force. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. I will take this. Everyone, proceed your input. Luna! Oh, spirits! Luna! This power! Submit! Do not drop your defenses until the... What wondrous wares! I will treasure this. May the items in... I have found something of fantastic value!
Gladly. Luna! Moon slice! Feast now! Do our foes follow? Guide us! It is pulsating with power. Yeah!
The blessings of the spirits are what's keeping our home safe from this.
We're all just one slip away from the same fate. Guess we better focus on completing this pilgrimage, huh? The spirit's favor. Let us ponder our next plan. Don't let it get away. I grow stronger still. Secured. I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. What wondrous where could this be? I will take this. My gratitude. I'm done. Gladly. I'm done. We triumph together.
In 4 short years, Guja was reduced to this.
think the answers to our questions are buried deep beneath the sand at this point.
The village is up ahead. Let's hurry.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? I will take this. What wondrous ware! I will treasure this.
Over already?
I will take this. I feel the spirit's favor. Activate. Where will it take us? Might we exchange these elsewhere? I have gathered some Christmas earth. I will take this.
They were nothing but hot air.
I will take this. Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
We can be at ease here.
What wondrous ware! Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
I'll take you all on.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Secured. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Truthfully, I am disappointed. I will take this. Might we exchange these elsewhere? I feel the spirit's favor. May the items in... Could this be? I will take this. Let us see what you are made
They weren't so tough.
I will take this. The village to vanish.
Do we have to stay here? I don't like this whole abandoned village aesthetic.
Let's check the area for leads. Even if the people are gone, Gnome might still be around. Let's go find Gnome. Or at least a friendly face. Maybe Eliza could help. Taking this?
A survivor. Should we approach them?
As long as you're sure it's not a ghost.
What's that? Oh, bless my beard. Y'all scared me clean out of my boots. You merchants? Prospectors? Hold on a minute. Well, shave my toes and call me a poto. Y'all are a party of alms making the pilgrimage.
Sorry to bother you, but we're looking for Gnome.
Our patron elemental? But suppose it ain't my place to pry into the affairs of alms. Oh, I plumb forgot to introduce myself. I'm Watts, guy and miner, and probably the only person you'll be seeing around here.
Do you mean to say that not a soul elected to stay in the settlement after the calamity?
What about Liza? Orin said she survived the disaster. Is Liza still here? In Guju?
You might as well head to the Eastern Plateau and see for yourself.
Let's stop by the plateau while we search for Gnome.
Let's make a loop around the village and then head toward the Eastern Plateau. Let's plan our next move. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. excited. This might be useful. Yes! Taking this. Liza? Stone? But how? Liza, what happened to you? So she was another victim of the disaster. Guess what, Liza? I became a soul guard, like you. And Hina was named the Alma Fire. We set out on the pilgrimage together, but... well, a lot happened since then. You taught us so much, but I still don't understand. Why did everything fall apart?
Round here, we got a saying. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. 4 years ago, our gal Liza tried to leave the village before the Soul Guard arrived. It was right after she'd been named the Alm of Earth.
You mean she ran away?
Yep, with that husband of hers, Orin. Without the Earth's blessing, most of the villagers turned into golems. And you see how Liza ended up.
That's crazy! Liza would never run from her responsibilities! She was a soul guard! The best in the village! She understood the alms sacrifice better than anyone!
Way I see it, everybody's gotta make a choice. Gotta decide what matters most to them. Be it duty, tradition, or something else. We Gaians put a lot of stock in tradition. In fact, I'd say we're more stubborn than most, set in our ways like a gemstone fused to rock. So when Liza moved here from a far-off settlement blessed by fire, not earth, well, some people kicked up a fuss, that's for sure.
Poor Liza.
Orin tried to leave the village then, too. Didn't want to deal with the bigotry, but Liza put her foot down. She couldn't stand to pull Orin away from his work. You see, he was the best ceramicist in town. Made all our ceremonial urns and the like.
Liza was always interested in traditional cultures around the world. She loved the Fairies Festival, too.
She threw herself into the study of Earth. Wanted the villagers to see how serious she was. Liza became more knowledgeable about Earth and ore than anyone for miles. Nothing for it but to accept her as one of Guju's own and give our blessings.
And that's when she was appointed the Alm of Earth.
Sure as you're born, the fairy and the spirits recognized her love of all things earthen and deemed her worthy. The whole village was proud as punch, let me tell you. But in the end, the two lovebirds chose each other. Guess I see where they were coming from. They worked hard to build a life here. Couldn't throw that away.
Sounds like Orin and Liza had a tougher time than I thought.
Y'all got your reasons for coming out here to Guju. I might not be much help, but I'll tell you what I know of Gnome. First off, he ain't been seen in these parts for a while now. At least not since I came back to the village. Only other place I can think of to check is the Gamerda Mines.
The mines, huh?
Yep, they're northwest of the desert outside of Guju. Can't miss them. Mines are abandoned, or I guess you could say repurposed as monster nests. Can't stand the place, but I ain't never been one for fighting. Quit the patrols after 3 days. Don't worry, I wasn't about to let you go off without some help. Here, take the gnome shovel. I've been taking care of it as the last remaining villager of Guju. Maybe this elemental vessel will guide you back to its original owner.
Thank you. We'll do our best to find Gnome.
Who knows? If he comes back, it might even revitalize that stone friend of ours.
Well, I did get to see Liza again. But what was the point of it all? Focus on Gnome. I can't let grief get in the way of my mission.
Is this proof of my new power?
Is this my new power?
This is just the beginning.
The spirits are calling to me.
Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up.
the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the Spirit's virgins. May this cultivate our connection.
Yes!
Welcome! All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my wares. Thank you for your purchase. Come back again sometime. Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I see you have a good... Happy doing business with you. I see you have a... Happy doing business with you. I see you have... Happy doing business with you. Come back anytime. Welcome. You can't go wrong with these goods. You won't find weird things from your business. You won't find weird things from your business. You won't find weird things from your business. Come again soon.
Taking this? Yes! Taking this. Let me see. Nice! Whoa! Let's rest up.
Watt said to check northwest of the desert.
Gamerda Mines were once renowned for its supply of ore.
Can't imagine it's seen any action in a long time. We gotta be careful.
Let us ponder our next plan. We must brace ourselves for battles more brutal than before. This power! Submit! Appreciated. Submit!
I've got your back.
I wish there was something I could do for Liza, but without a miracle, we're left with only wishes.
No might have some other information. We'll always have hope.
Okay, who's next?
Emerge! I feel the spirit's favor.
Aren't we sure these mines were in use 4 years ago?
They look more like they've been abandoned for decades. With the loss of the blessing of Earth, the land itself seems to have become barren and lifeless.
Bad enough to feel the effects all the way at the Dead Egg Cliffs.
You can see what a beautiful town Guju must have been. I heard the mines were rife with gems and ore before they were closed too.
It's a shame we couldn't see the village in its heyday. It's so dusty I can hardly breathe.
There are definitely monsters in here too. Watch out!
Okay, who's next?
We can be at ease here. Secured. The gnome shovel causes a reaction in minor monsters.
It looks monstrous, but it's not attacking. Maybe this golem is here to assist us.
Shall we test that theory?
Oh, this golem is impressive.
I bet it can do something about the rock mechanisms. It seems strong enough to me. It opened! Now we can move forward.
The gateway is indeed inviting. Shall we proceed? A bearer of bountiful blessings. You force my hand. Diamond shot! Luna! I will not limit myself. You cannot get away.
Last one. Don't let it get away.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks. Exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Emerge! Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Are gonna make a dust cloud once I brush them off.
I too fear for the condition of my fur after this foray. Let's see what you are made Let us proceed post haste. What wondrous wares! I will treasure this.
grizzly syrup than I know what to do with. What should I get?
Is the power of the Earth spirits heading toward the tower?
Something might have activated. We should endeavor to return to the entrance. It is pulsating with power. The spirit's strength! The spirit's favor. Hear us.
That's the second one, right? Let's go back and check.
Honestly, this place feels more like ancient ruins than a working mine.
We've tried what we can. Now what?
We can go in, I guess.
Something tells me this was a bad idea.
Oh dear. Has anyone been hurt?
Just my pride.
The Earth spirits disappeared into the tower.
The ancient Gaians might have made the structure for the spirits originally. Do you figure there's something else in there?
Yeah, probably. Maybe we can find a way in like before. Let's look around the area.
Goodness, the spirits have gone into the tower.
Do they want us to go after them? Maybe Gnome is in there.
There's a chance at least. I vote we follow.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Why did they need to make everything so complicated inside this mine?
Gaian economy is based on mining. Maybe they felt protective over their resources.
That makes sense. My dad never liked people messing around in his workspace either.
Alright, that's one done. On to the next.
I have to fulfill my duty as a soldier.
Oh, spirits!
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. It is pulsating with power.
There are more places we can go now. Let's try them out.
I still can't believe the Gaian people made all this.
These have to be historical sites of great import. If only a Gaian associate were available to ask about them. Everyone, proceed with scrutiny. You forced my hand. My thanks. Submit! Poison is taking its toll. I will not limit myself. You will return. I must acquire an antidote.
No, this ain't good.
Cactus!
What wondrous ware! I have found something of fantastic value!
I have the spirits. I on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
My partnership with the spirits is profound. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirits' virgins. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirits' virgins. May this cultivate our connection.
Just getting started.
Hear us!
Just one place left.
Yep, let's keep this up.
Here!
Did that noise come from the center of this thing?
We might be able to enter the tower now. Let's go.
It is pulsating with power. Secured. Might we exchange these elsewhere?
There's a way down. That's all the invitation I need.
The spiritual power here feels strange, stagnated.
I don't like the sound of that. Let me check on my stock of items and gear. We can be at ease here.
I thought my mind was playing tricks, but no. There's something here.
Quite the overwhelmingly oppressive presence.
We didn't come this far underground to get scared off now! Show yourself!
Here it comes!
What beady eyes you have.
That's not like any mole I've ever seen. Careful, everyone!
this? You force my hand. My gratitude.
I will not limit myself.
Gnome needs us. We have to finish this.
Time for this overgrown rat to turn tail and run.
Feel it? I can still fight. Secure.
Arena taking over.
I can still fight.
Oh, yeah.
I will take over.
I'm no expert, but that looks like a mineral deposit to me. Perhaps Gnome's power isn't as weak as we feared.
If the Earth still has life, then Gnome's gotta be around somewhere. Keep searching.
What are you talking about? I'm right here! Woo-wee! Jewel Eater done gone and made a mess of this place.
Gnome, I would guess?
Now ain't that a sight for sore eyes? Alms, in my mind! What can I do you for?
We were looking for you. What are you doing hiding out in a monster's lair? Did you want to get eaten?
What do you mean, monster lair? This here mine is mine. Not my fault that Jewel Eater came and gobbled me up whole.
Hang on. You were inside that thing?
Glad we arrived when we did.
So am I. Jewel Eater was sucking the earth dry of all his leftover mana power. Now that it's gone, everything ought to balance out. And I got a bit of the old pep in my step again. What doesn't kill you, I guess. Whoa! Nap time's over, though. Time for me to resurface before another monster gets hungry. If y'all follow.
Well, I'll be. You done dug up an elemental in the mines.
Jumping Grumpkins! People still live in Guju. Must have been underground for too long. I figured y'all left once the village was destroyed.
Guju's seen better days, to be sure. But now that you're back, Gnome, maybe...
Sorry to say, but my powers just ain't what they used to be back in the day.
About that. We actually came to ask for your help, Gnome. The soil in Dede won't grow anything. If our jack seed won't sprout, we can't get up the cliffs and make our way to Elusia Isle. Is there anything you can do?
Aha! So that's why y'all went out of your way to find me. Well, I hate to disappoint my fans. Rise and shine, my little earth spirits. These servants of Mana need your help. Lend them a hand now, you hear?
Does the ground seem warmer to you?
There! That ought to fix your plant problem.
Couldn't you have used this power to keep Guju from falling?
I'm plumb tapped out of mana at this point, and without an alm to replenish it, well... Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. What turns to stone stays stone, I'm afraid.
Then, there's nothing we can do for Liza?
Guju is gone.
About time y'all quit worrying about the past and start focusing on the lands that still have a chance, if you ask me. It's time for you to go back to the Dead Cliffs. It's a long way yet before you reach the Mana Tree.
A poignant reminder of our remaining responsibilities.
Cheer up! Y'all are a beacon of hope to people like us. Word of the new Olm of the Moon managed to reach all the way out here.
Huh? How did you hear about Etern?
Merchants travel here and there, bringing wares and stories alike. All I know is that for 16 years, there's been no Olm from Etern. But if the parish can come back after so long, why not Guju? There may even be hope for dear Liza yet.
Please, take care of Liza for me.
You worry about yourselves. We can take care of our own.
Give the goddess a holler for me!
Time to head back to Dede. The jack seed should sprout now. Let's go back to the Dede Cliffs.
Wait, how are we getting back over there?
There's only an ocean between us.
Shall we survey the situation at the northern shore?
We can be at ease here.
Let us ponder our next plan.
We made it, safe and sound.
Might I suggest we meet with Molabe at the garrison as soon as possible?
Glad to be back. It feels like we were gone for ages.
This time, we'll make it to the top of the cliffs for sure.
We better. I didn't spend all that time over in Guju for nothing, you know.
I don't feel any power from the Earth Spirits, yet.
When the ceremony commences, we shall see a difference, I am sure.
You have a point. Might as well wait for the ritual.
Do you think it'll go any better with the seed this time?
With Gnome's blessing, I think the soil will have enough power. It'll work, now that we have him on our side.
I am prepared to climb if this fails.
You do reap what you sow, as they say. You heard the Queen. Be prepared for any outcome.
Please work.
You're back. I can feel a change in the energy of the soil. We should attempt the watering ceremony one more time.
Spirits of Earth, we beseech you. Bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Val?
Hina, I'll take care of your core stone. I swear.
Not many people venture this far.
There may not be many methods of restocking our packs. Confirm your stores before we climb.
Aw, but I want to go up now.
Me too. But Palamina's right. Let's check our provisions first.
Alms, Solgard. Milos Woods lies just beyond the cliffs. It is a vast and treacherous jungle. Within the forest you will find Verdius Burrow, hidden home of the Sproutlings. It is one of them who will become the Alm of Wood. Once the Alm joins your party, you will be that much closer to the Mana Tree. You are well on your way to ensuring the survival of our world. Safe travels on the road to Elusia.
This feels wonderful.
A tiring trek it has been, but we have come far.
It's all thanks to the spirits. Ever since Guju, I've been thinking about how we take their powers for granted in our everyday lives.
True. But with the Alm's sacrifice, we can ensure that mana flows to the spirits of earth, fire, wind, water, the moon, and all the rest.
Wow! Get a look at those trees!
Verdius should be in view once we reach beyond this road. The Alm may have already been appointed.
We'll have to see if we come across Orin or the Alm of Wood first, I suppose.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
Whoa! What kind of trees are these? I've never seen anything like them.
The plant life on top of the cliffs doesn't seem to suffer from the same issues as the ones below.
I suppose all of Elusia Isle is isolated from the lands we know. In fact, I wonder how the Mana Tree first came to flourish here.
We're hot on Orin's trail now.
Leave it to us. We won't let Orin keep Hina's core stone.
Are the plants this weird because we're near the Mana Tree?
that, or it's because there aren't any people to keep the woods in check.
Don't get lost, okay? I don't know if I'd be able to find anyone in here.
I will take this.
Huh. What happened to that big flower?
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
A balanced ecosystem between monster and plant. These woods are very interesting.
Secured. I will take this.
My father told me once that there's an herb that only grows in these woods. It's a highly sought-after steamed bun seasoning, apparently.
Piccolo sure knows a lot of things about a lot of things.
Oh, the flower's gone.
I suppose it really was feeding off the nearby monsters.
There might be more. Let's look around.
Maybe items and I have found something of fantastic value. Might we exchange these elsewhere? I have gathered some grizzly syrup. I will take this.
That was some jackstock. It just kept growing and growing.
Did you really need to jump on my back, though?
Gee, I wanted a better view when you happened to be next to me, so...
I've been demoted. To platform.
The enemies and their corresponding flora have been conquered.
Which came first, the flower or the monster?
Secured.
Did Auron already make it this far? It's weird that we haven't passed each other. I know we're heading toward the same place.
There is what's wonder, Alicia. It does not sound plausible. Secure.
What is with these gigantic flowers everywhere?
Uh-oh. This one's too big to get around.
There may be a connection to the other curiously large blossoms in the vicinity. What wondrous ware! I have found something of fantastic value!
Everyone, proceed with prudence. Celtic Fireball! A setback.
The large flowers along our way are all gone, it seems.
That means we can keep moving forward. Let's get going.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous ware could this be? Is this a settlement of some kind?
There don't appear to be any settlers.
Excuse me! Is anyone here?
Nope, nothing.
It doesn't look as bad off as Guju. We would know if disaster had struck another town.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Sounds like music. Does Orin play the guitar?
Calm down. It's probably just one of the citizens of Verdius.
I believe that riveting refrain is coming from over there. Shall we investigate?
There's gotta be someone around playing that song, right? Let me see. This might be useful. Grizzly! This is kind of exciting. A rare item! Yes! Grizzly! Let's plan our next move. Let me see. A rare item!
It's coming from here.
We are all here in order to persevere. A part of this interwoven life that keeps the world from strife. like jam number 1460 is another keeper. Not bad, not bad. Gosh, the fairy is taking her sweet time this year.
Those were some weird lyrics.
Well, I didn't really ask for your input. Get out of town! You wouldn't happen to be the convoy of alms now, would you? I'm Julie, custodian of the burrow. A sproutling, obviously. Oh, you came all this way, but I'm sorry to say there's no alm of wood just yet.
I guess that means we're stuck here for now.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3... Is it just me, or are we missing people?
Due to some complications on our journey, the Alms of Light and Darkness will join us later. I am Palomina, Alm of Water.
Oh, I'm the Soul Guard, Val.
Morley, Alm of the Moon.
They call me Karina, Alm of Wind, and this pretty lady is Ramco.
Golly, a sacred beast cub. Still growing, I see. Were you raised outside of the Lucia?
Hang on. Do you know Ramco?
Nope. We only just got acquainted, but I know plenty about these sacred beasts. That's everyone. Oh, what about the Alm of Fire? Did something happen to the Alm from Tiania?
Hina. She lost her core stone. We're looking for the person who stole it from us, and we're actually in a hurry.
Not sure what you mean by core stone, but losing things is never fun.
Sounds like most people haven't heard of core stones.
The only news I can give you is no news. Sorry. There's nobody here but us Sproutlings, and I haven't seen any thieves come through the burrow in, well, ever probably. Plus, there's nothing beyond Vertius but the mana tree, so... Oh yeah! And that boulder at the entrance with the legendary sword stuck in it. But that's it. Huh?
Legendary sword?
Oops. Look at the time. I have to go water my friends. Bye.
Wait!
What sword was he talking about? Am I the only one in the dark here?
The goddess of mana was said to have given a legendary sword to her hero champion. But I could have never fathomed that the fairy tale was fact.
Orin and Hina talked about it once. I didn't think it was real either.
Perhaps the kernel of truth behind the myth originated here in Elusia. It is the home of the mana tree.
Our search for Orin might be a bust, but we still need an alm of wood. We should ask that kid from earlier what's up.
True. Let's find him.
He has to water his... what? We better look for him, I guess. This is kinda exciting. Nice! Grizzly! Taking this.
I'm sorta in the middle of my daily duties. Mind getting out of my way?
Do all custodians water the plants here?
Of course. Who else? I have to take care of my friends.
Friends?
Sure. This tree here is a good friend of mine.
Wait, what? This tree is a sproutling?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. When the sproutling goes to sleep for a long time, we tend to turn into trees. Every 4 years, just in time for the pilgrimage, one of my hibernating friends grows the most beautiful flowers. The alluring fragrance beckons the fairy to the burrow, and that lucky sproutling gets to be the alm. Only the most vibrant of sproutlings can blossom, making them the perfect candidates for the alm of wood. Our patron elemental wants lush foliage on all of her envoys.
But when are the buds meant to bloom?
Usually the trees are already in bloom by the time the convoy of alms arrives. but not this year. There's probably no hope for the Burrow after all. I suppose we all gotta go sometime.
Whoa, hold on. No need to jump straight to utter destruction.
Nope. I think this is it for us. No flowers, no fairy, no future. Anyway, I'm sure you've all got stuff to do. Some bandit you're tailing or whatever.
He's really gonna give up on his homeland? Just like that?
Joulet seems really knowledgeable about the pilgrimage. There's a lot more I want to ask him. Got some syrup! Yes! This is kind of exciting. Nice!
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know about all this. I was hoping for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago, just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the Burrow.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom? All by yourself?
Of course. Though, I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
What a silly thing to say! Alms are appointed, not requested. There's nothing I can do about this.
But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphid and asked to be made the alm. You don't want this place to be destroyed, right? Then do something! Anything! Go ask the Elemental of Wood to hurry it up.
You've gotta be joking. She's joking, right?
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the Elemental of Wind in order to request her position as the Alm.
But that's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while, we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective. Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear? Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Joulet to give up hope.
You're a pushy bunch, you know that? What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an Alm of Wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend Soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the Alm of Fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Verdia still has a chance. So use it! How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care what happens to the burrow? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Jule.
Here's a thought, Jule. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But don't you need to find that Aaron guy who stole from you?
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the Alm and protect them from harm.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
Oh, honestly. Stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do. I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdius hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be...
Where'd Jule get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this. The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through all this. Maybe that's for the best. We don't want Auron sneaking past us. Unless he's the one that blocked it off?
Val, I surrender. I don't know anything about growing plants.
This foray is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the Elemental of Wood for help.
Great idea! If the Elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
I wanted to be the one to rub it in Jule's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad is the Elemental of Wood, and well-versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these, it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. Gotta bother Jule again. Just what I need.
Huh? It can't be.
Hello again, weary travelers! What a surprise!
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up. We figured now was the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdius nectar for flavorings and potions. Besides, this place has everything! Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers. What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, There was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track of him, though.
Had to focus on keeping Meow fruiting and all.
Orin's on his way.
Did you see a sproutling around here? Short, green, leafy?
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a Sproutling in the flesh. Bark? What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Could be Jule, or even Orin. Let's check it out.
Oh, before you go, do you need to stock up on anything? Now's your chance!
Anything you want, for a price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Bye, bye, bye!
They're the spitting image of Father in miniature.
That cry was coming from Milos. We have to check it out.
All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my wares. Thank you for your purchase. Take a look at Thank you for your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I see you have a happy doing business with you. Come back anytime.
Jule, what are you doing over there?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter Grapplevine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful!
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker! This is power! That went well!
I'm only just getting started.
For it!
My gratitude! Poison is taking its toll.
For it! Just like the
I'll carry on from here.
Arena taken over!
I have been summoned.
How about you, Kyle?
Forgive me.
I'll carry on from here. Come on.
You refuse to
Arena
relent.
taken over!
I will take over.
I can still fight. I think we can use the vessel. Only just getting started.
Does this help?
Salamander.
My gratitude! Oh, spirits!
I'll carry on from here. I'll show you. You're wearing it down!
Yes, now is the time to strike.
You ready, Buzz?
I have been summoned.
Does this help? This power. Keep your chin up. Submit.
You're mine!
Appreciate it. You force my hand. Perish.
I got this.
I have been summoned.
Time to call on the elemental spirit!
You saved me. Thanks.
It was a close call. We were almost too late. Why did you wander off on your own?
Oh, look in the mirror, buddy.
Oh, now what?
I mean, that you made me wonder if Grappevine might be the cause of the problems in the burrow. Don't get me wrong, this could all still be by the goddess's will, but I wasn't quite as sure anymore. And you all seem so convinced that something could be done, so I wanted to check. But then I got attacked.
Huh. And here I thought you were mad at us again. Glad to see we've convinced you to change your stubborn ways.
That's one way to put it.
Destiny doesn't just fall into your lap every time.
Maybe. But you weren't able to figure out what keeps the flowers from blooming either, right?
Yeah, we're definitely not experts in gardening. But when in doubt, it's best to ask for help. Jule, do you know where the elemental of wood is?
Dryad? Easy peasy. Let me give her a ring. Oh, Dryad. Oh, yes, hello. Jeepers, you got here fast. Were you nearby?
Oh, forgive me. That is to say, I was looking for you, Jule. But then I saw you were tied up with Grappevine and wasn't certain what to do. Oh, dear. The alms. Please excuse me. I am known as Dryad.
A particular pleasure indeed, Dryad. We were just inquiring as to your whereabouts.
Yes, I could hear you from over there, and I think I may know what caused all of this fuss. As Jule guessed, Grappevine was the one behind it all. It absorbed all the nutrients from the plants, stunting their growth. That's why the flowers wouldn't blossom.
Well, the monster is gone now. So that means...
The flowers, my friends. Dryad, this is great. There'll be an alm after all.
We can expect the blooms at any moment.
Gee whiz. There's still so much to do. I have to get ready to welcome the fairy. Meet you back in Verdius.
He's got some spring in his step now.
Could I ask you, Alms, and you, Sir Solgard, to join Jule?
Sure.
Irregular as the situation may be, you will be one of the few pilgrimages to see the flowering firsthand. That should count for something, I think.
Jule's in a better mood. I guess he gets grouchy when he's worried.
Lucky for us. For now, let's head to the appointment ceremony of the Alm of Wood.
Dryad, come on! Shake a root!
Again, my apologies for the delay. I was considering Verdius's future and consulting with the denizens of the woods and such. Now then, let me see. With this spring breeze, I bid the trees awaken, bloom forth!
Huh? Whoa!
How unexpected! No flowers on the sleeping trees, but a flower blossoming right out of your head! Ow! Blossoming sproutling Jule. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Wood. Ah, this scent is divine!
My hibernating friends didn't bloom. I did. A humble custodian like me? An Alm! I thought only dormant sproutlings were fated to blossom.
Oh, yes, well, you see, I was planning to choose you from the very beginning. That's why I went searching for you. Would you, Jule, be my emissary to the mana tree and fulfill the duty of the Alm of Wood?
You got it, Dryad! Oh, but if I'm the Alm of Wood, who will stay to tend and water my sleeping friends? They could brown or shrivel up and wither without proper hydration. I can't leave them alone like that, Dryad. That'd be worse than any disaster that could befall Verdius.
Jule? Oh, come to us. We have a message for you.
Wait, that's...
Jule? What's wrong?
I can hear my friends. They want to tell me something. Come on, let's go talk to them.
I didn't notice anything, but I guess Jule could hear the voices of his friends. Better stick with him and check this out.
Jule, you kept us company with your joyful singing. We asked Dryad to choose you as the Alm on our behalf. That monster in Milo's woods has been draining us of our mana. We have nothing to spare on our buds. Grapplevine is defeated, but it will take time before we can bloom again. Too much time to avoid the destruction of the burrow.
But what will you do without a custodian? You'll dry out.
In the future of the burrow, we need you to convey the wishes of the sproutlings to the mana tree.
But you've all waited so long for the chance to be an Alm.
And together we will see the future flourish.
Wowie, the elemental vessel. Dryad Sprig.
Oh, dear. So that's where it went. We forgot to return it before we went to sleep. Sorry. But now that our work here is done, I think it's time to go back to sleep. Enjoy the mana tree, Jule. We'll see each other again.
Take the words of encouragement from your countrymen to heart. You're lucky they can see you off on your journey. There was no one left in my hometown of Aeterne to wish me luck when I left with Val. But maybe, just maybe, there's a chance at bringing some life back to the parish if I complete the alms duty. That's my hope, at least.
Morley's right. It would have been nice to leave the Vale with everyone's blessing, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Everyone at home always told me I wasn't fit to be an Alm. But this journey has given me a lot to think about now that I'm here.
And this from the person lecturing me about alms and duties just a moment ago. Sounds like the pilgrimage hasn't been easy so far. Thanks for putting up with me earlier. I look forward to our journey together. As short as it is. The mana tree's just over there, after all.
Happy to have you, Jule. Oh, what are we going to do about the greenery blocking our way out of Vertius?
I apologize. That was my doing. I wanted to ensure that the path to the mana tree was protected. I will clear the way. Please give me a moment.
The mana tree is so close now. Though, I shouldn't get ahead of myself, or instill out there. Whatever I can do to prepare, I should do it in the burrow. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Dryad, we made it!
Oh, good! I shall open the path for you. Heave, heave, and a whoosh! There you are!
We have come upon the far corner of Milos Woods.
Once we get out of here, our goal should be in sight.
Excuse me, Sir Solgard? Beyond these trees is what is known as the Sanctuary of Mana. Unfortunately, only the alms are permitted to enter. The Solgard cannot go past the entrance.
Yeah, I know. Either way, first I have my duty to Hina to fulfill. I will get her core stone back.
The merchant sisters saw Orin when they were going up the Jack Tree, right? You're not gonna wait for him here, are you?
If only we had an idea of his plans, we could try and head him off.
I don't know the fella, but if this Aaron went to the trouble of climbing up to Elucia, he probably wants something from the mana tree, right? Why don't we stick together at least until we reach the entrance? Who knows? Maybe he'll come to you.
You're right. Let's forge ahead for now.
Oh, do be safe on your travels.
There is a barrier around the Mana Sanctuary. Only alms are able to cross it, I am afraid.
What? Really? But what if we get surrounded by monsters and we don't have Val to take them on?
Don't worry. No monsters can trespass in the sanctuary.
Sounds like Morley did his research. The goddess protects the sanctuary from monsters with that barrier. Milos Woods and the Sanctuary of Mana are all a part of the spirit realm. Or they were at least.
The what now? Spirit realm?
Well, it's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm, where humans live. The Mana Goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all the realms merged, that changed.
Merged, you say?
Yup. Once monsters began to emerge in Milos, the goddess had to create the barrier to protect the sanctuary. It's really strong. Strong enough to protect the goddess and the mana tree. So don't worry. There's no way a silly monster could break through and get us.
Oh. Well, okay then. If you're sure.
Every place we visit is unique. under the cliffs was not nearly as unsullied as this climate.
We are pretty close to the Mana Tree. Plus, barely anyone but the convoy of alms ever passes through here.
Not people, but it looks like monsters sure do. Tread carefully.
The spirit's strength! It is pulsating with power. I have gathered some... Are you fond of music, Julei?
Sure am. I've composed 1,460 original songs to date.
1,460 songs? How bored were you?
I will treasure this.
Maintain your focus! Now! Go forward! Luna! Fireball! I will go!
Is that all? Manifest! Such vigorous vegetation! I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Secured. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Not to be nosy, but you notice that Val spaces out a lot.
Oh, that's probably when he's thinking about Hina.
Huh. Being human comes with a lot of strange hang-ups if you ask me. Luna!
Submit!
Secured. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. We can be at ease here.